the school in general when they need events. So yeah, so last year in my business and entrepreneurship class, I came up with an idea for lights to attach onto longboards. You see, I started skating back in the summer of 2013 after my freshman year.
Doing Our Town, the last show that we just did, was very emotional, and it was very difficult doing 3 acts, playing 3 different ages and staying the same character. So there was a lot riding on the arc of my character throughout the show. So it was a roller coaster.
Think about the things that matter to you. A job, being treated with dignity. Think about whether or not you're able to live a middle-class life. My definition of middle class is not a number. I have a lot of brilliant economists work for me. They'll say it's $51,200 or $53,400. It's not. It's an ideal.
Even over a week since Winter Storm Stella hit the Scranton and northeastern Pennsylvania area, Marywood University students are still seeing the effects of all the snow that fell on campus.
I was late to class the first day just because I had no idea that they wouldn't have plowed it or that it would still be here.
Gabriela Romero is a junior art therapy major. She's not from Scranton, and the snow that was still here when she got back from break was a big surprise.
The first day when I came back to school, I wasn't ready for it because the snow back home had melted already.
And sophomore Ricky Boblet says the snow has had an effect on his walk to class in the Performing Arts Center.
I just have to leave earlier to get to class because I can't walk through the middle of campus.
By the middle of campus, Boblet means the Memorial Gardens, right in front of the Learning Commons. Since last semester, groundskeeping has put up chains blocking off the pathways through the gardens because they can't salt some of the stone used for the paths. Campus administration has said the salt will damage the stone. The paths have been left unplowed, and the chains put up to discourage people from walking there. Despite this, students have trudged through the snow and created some paths with the help of the sun to melt what is left of the snow. And despite some complaints, other students agree that campus maintenance have done the best they can to make campus navigable, even with all of the snow.
I think that they did do a good job at clearing off the major pathways, so if people just stick to those ones.
Donald Trump skipped the White House Correspondents' Dinner on his 100th day as president. We're here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, where President Donald Trump is holding a rally to mark his 100th day as president. Trump was introduced by Vice President Mike Pence, who recently returned from a tour of Asia. President Trump was happy to be away from D.C. and the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and even hinted at a return to Harrisburg for next year's dinner. During a speech that lasted over an hour, President Donald Trump touched on many of his campaign promises, such as repealing Obamacare, immigration reform, and defeating ISIS in the Middle East. While several thousand supporters gathered inside the arena, protesters stood outside the doors voicing their dissent. For The Woodward, I'm Alex Weidner.